Free access attracts bottom feeders. People who feel entitled to rooms, relationships, resources that they've made absolutely no investment in. One thing I've learned over the last decade of building my business is people do not value that which costs them nothing. In the book of Exodus, the 30th chapter, when Moses was instructed to count the people, God required every man to bring an offering. God said, and I quote, "Whenever you take a census of the people of Israel, each man who is counted must pay a ransom for himself to the Lord." Each man had to pay a ransom for himself, not for his children, not for his wife, not for his cousins, not for his pastor, for himself. Why? Because if you want to reign, you have to have skin in the game. See, a ransom is a payment made in exchange for freedom, for release, for protection, for redemption. In other words, something valuable must be exchanged to preserve life. God did not want the people merely counted. He wanted them invested. And clock what verse 15 says. When this offering is given to the Lord to purify your lives, making you right with him, the rich must not give more and the poor must not give less. God was showing the people it was not about the cost. It was about the contribution. Everybody had to sacrifice. Everybody was required to give something because capital was confirmation of their covenant with God. And this is why many of you are stuck financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, because you want freedom without the investment. You want wealth without stewardship. You want healing without accountability. You want opportunity without sacrifice. You want access without contribution. You want the harvest without the seed. You want the summer body without the winter discipline. But even in scripture, God requires participation. The ransom payment symbolized something deeper. You must value your own life enough to invest in it. You'll spend your money on food, entertainment, distractions, liabilities, depreciating assets, but refuse to invest in life insurance, ownership, education, legacy, financial protection, wealth building tools. Then wonder why those self-deprecating cycles to continue to run amok in your life. And let me give you even deeper revelation. The ransom protected the people from plague. Verse 12 says, whenever you take a census of the people of Israel, he's talking to Moses, each man who is counted must pay a ransom for himself to the Lord. Then no plague will strike the people as you count them. Their participation, their provision created protection. Hear me and hear me well. People protect what they pay for. Jesus Christ himself became the ultimate ransom for humanity. His blood was the payment, the exchange, the redemption, which means the entire kingdom is built on this principle. Freedom will cost you something. Freedom is not free. It will cost you something. It will cost you time, money, energy, attention, sacrifice, commitment, consistency. Everything valuable will cost you something. What costs you nothing generally means nothing to you. One of my favorite authors, Tim Grover, said this: if you think the price of winning is too high, wait until you get the bill for regret. One of my goals this year, one of my assignments this year, is to help as many people get financially free and live life on their terms, just like the high net worth individuals that I work with through my company, Dunmore Capital Ventures. Because you're not truly free until you're economically free. If you share that same sentiment, let's connect. And hey, listen, don't let that bill come due without you first investing in you.